And look, check this next match. That's one guy you gotta have, you always gotta have your eyes on.
Yo.
So check this out. This is Lowhigh.
Listen, Lowhigh is one of these guys that I feel like people forget about. Like, until he's on the screen, people forget about him. But for me, I feel like he's one of the next generation, like, Korean players. Has one of the most dominant records out there. TWT champion, like, he's one of them, bro.
You got to put it out there, too. I think, like, in terms of the Korean player, it's weird. Like, we all know how good he is.
Yeah.
He's obviously, like, very highly rated. But you forget this guy's an EVO champion, but it's almost like people mentally put that asterisk on him. They kind of don't give him the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
Right now, Lowhigh, of course, though, since Tekken 8 started, he got kind of a late start last year, it felt like. Right now, trying to make a statement early on here, going to the Bryan, counter hit back one, back on the wall, Wu-Tang Dan, off the balcony. Wu-Tang Dan's that's a beast name.
That's a beast name. I've literally been thinking about it the whole time. Heat burst on the side of Lowhigh. What a sidestep to the right. My man knows. Floor broken. Oh, you're definitely getting to this wall. You're definitely getting to this wall. Let the spirit go. Take him to church. Leave a body smoking, though.
And the ancestors got to watch, bro.
Right?
Look at that.
But no, man, like, and on top of that, I mean, just to echo the knee sentiment, he was talking about how he don't really see very strong Bryans out there unless it's him or a player like Lowhigh. So it does put a lot to just how strong of a player that Lowhigh actually is, just to have somebody like me co-sign.
Well, even there's that as well. You know, it's not exactly like seeing Lowhigh on a character like this or make this kind of swap to a character that's trending really, really strong in a particular version. It's not weird to see him go to that pick. But also, I think people have started to come around to it. Especially, they're kind of influenced, I think, by the knee win at EVO Japan, and seeing how he did it. The stocks of this character are rising, but right back at you. Eddy with the handstand gets the low kick flip there.
Yeah, well, Wu-Tang Dan in the building on putting one on the board. Okay, going into handstands. Look at the knowledge to sidestep, but even more so, Eddy still does have that evasiveness of just like his stance that really gets him out of trouble. Back four into the jet upper on the wall, the drag boot, the spirit's out. You're not going to this other wall.
He's still going. Yeah, there's your tornado. There's your high splat.
Yo, somebody clip it. Hold on. Yo, you gotta chill. This is your first match on stream. He's taking this personally.
And that's one of the merits that this character has. He's had it for a long time, right? You remember early on the Bryan players talking about the struggle? This character uses heat so well.
Yeah, that's
the heat tools.
Facts. Yo, why are you doing this? What did he do to you? I don't understand. He's like, Wu-Tang, your name is too cool. I gotta take you out.
The pick up into the cannonball straight to spin him, back up. Wu-Tang Dan trying to run some mix here, but that's the problem. With that heat extension string like that, it's very easy to clip steps. Just like that, blow him up. Oh my lord.
Game one already in the books. Wu-Tang Dan did take a round though. He didn't go out without making him bleed. I like it. And even though it's first day, you can see how many people out there are sitting watching. You know what I'm saying? Taking in the action here at Combo Breaker, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this event has so many obviously, people sign up for the bracket, they enter to play, but this is we've talked about the concept of this event over the years, right? This is a music festival-inspired concept, right? But it's a fighting game festival. So you have a lot of people who are just checking in here, man. They just came to just play game and hang out for the weekend, so they're down to watch. And just like they're going to have to watch Wu-Tang Dan get launched to the skies after a sidestep, cannonball straight extended, get the high splat, activate.
Let me get the burst on the wall, peep the damage, ain't you tech, Wu-Tang Dan? No. Pressure. That's the heat burst you were talking about, bro. I feel like he just does such a good job of making you respect the space. Wait a minute. Trade. Wu-Tang Dan in trouble, but he's got a lot of recoverable life. Heat burst not going to connect.
Oh, the clean movement. That's something Lowhigh showcased so well the first game as well. Just in some of these situations on block after Eddy pressure and then just immediate step. And Wu-Tang Dan is just like a step behind every time.
Oh, power crush. I like that.
But right back at you. You go to the well one too many times. Lowhigh is just constantly on that counterclockwise step, and he's going to make you pay every time. And this is just one of the merits of this character, right? Especially in this version of the game, being able to find that high damaging launcher like that, and just constantly fishing for it. Finally, you're going to give me the launcher. Fine, I'm going to put you on the wall. You're going to get clocked for 100 damage.
Lowhigh definitely good at whittling down the defense, bro. He really does kind of test your knowledge and how much you can actually take pressure-wise. But that's one of the things I think that really works in Lowhigh's favor in Tekken 8 is how good his pressure is. Oh, I mean, it's funny because we don't really see him pull it out as much, but I would love to see him pull the Shaheen out once again, bro, because that was one of the characters we saw. That he was one of the few that actually went to that was good on the pressure. A little different in Season 2, obviously, but also somebody that he kept on the tank.
You talking about difference, bro. That flow combo was nasty. He would almost wall-to-wall.
Okay. I like the slowdown right now. You have to take him out of the game with the speed because he will definitely bulldog you into swinging just so he can get the punish. We've seen it a couple times.
And
like
the slam all the way
fisherman.
back to the wall. And just like that, fishes with the mid at the end. Low high 2-0. Wu-Tang Dan, though, he showed some adjustment at the end.